Oh, you're a little retard.
That is the most autistic thing I have ever heard in my entire life.
That's a straight retard moment.
No, but you wouldn't-
Welcome to the Drip League Podcast, Episode 2. I'm Skelly. These are my other hosts.
I'm the micro niche internet celebrity and frat boy lookalike Zaraki from Twitter.
I'm the nicest guy in the Drip Link slinger.
I'm Moth.
There you go. That went smoother than expected.
Slinger always got to say he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he has to let the world know he's the nice member.
He's a Venus flytrap is what he is.
Yeah, with how mean he is to Moth. He very well is.
I am mean because I care.
Sorry,
Damn, that's what I say.
He turns into a dom when he's talking to Moth. Like, he pretends like he's dominating her.
Don't make me cringe, bro.
Why would you say
Oh
that?
no, talking.
Cringe.
He's always like, Moth, go shut up, go do something somewhere. It's like, bitch.
He's got to put on the big boy pants.
Man.
Please.
Well, our first thing for today was fucking spicy stories as our little intro thing. Fucking Zaraki, you should go first. Yours sounded the most interesting.
So, this was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was me and my girlfriend and my brother. We were supposed to go to the park with this mutual friend of ours named Sarah, and we were going to do a barbecue basically and just like have our dogs together and playing and stuff like that. And we were making shish kebabs. So we started making them, and we wanted to make a couple of spicy ones. So I bought habanero peppers and started putting habanero peppers on the ends and all that. While we were making them, one hit the floor, and my dog ate it, and he wouldn't stop sneezing for like a solid 5 minutes. And I felt so bad for him. But the real story is the chick was running late, and she didn't message us or anything. So we were just like, all right, the kebabs are done. We put them in the fridge. And me and my girlfriend went to go fool around. And, we're doing our thing, a little kissing, fingering here and there. And she stops me and she says, hey, did you wash your hands after cutting those habaneros?
Oh, no.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah. She, what's wrong? She's like, well, something's burning me right now. And we had to fucking stop for like 10, 15 minutes for her pussy to cool off.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you get it wrong?
It added spice to the relationship.
I added some spice to our relationship, absolutely.
Made it nice and tingly.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
That's what she meant when she says you give her tingles.
Oh.
Yeah, like, in hindsight, it's like, all right, could have been the habaneros, or maybe I did wash my hands and it's just gonorrhea, You never know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gonorrhea fingers.
I don't
Gonorrhea
even know what
fingers.
gonorrhea is. Like, I know it's a disease, like a
It's a
STD, but I know that, but I don't know what it does.
It's a burning sensation.
Zaraki would know best.
Ew.
He's
Zaraki.
experienced in those matters.
Hey, man, she could have added a little spice to my life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
That is
You disgust me.
disgusting.
Mine is a
Dude.
lot fucking simpler.
Alright, what is it?
Like as a kid, if you gave me $20, I would do almost fucking anything. So like, we were doing a yard sale over for the house, right? I was probably like
Yeah.
13, and my uncle was over, brought some stuff for the yard sale, whatever. And so like, my uncle and like my stepdad, they like really spicy shit. Like there's rednecks who eat like anything fucking spicy, like ghost peppers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had like habaneros or whatever, and he was like, here, you eat one, the whole thing, clean the stem, and if you chew until I tell you to stop and swallow it, I'll give you $20. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, all right, I'll eat it. So I ate it. And it's not bad at first. And he's fucking like making me chew. So like I couldn't just chew fast and eat it. He was making me chew until he said stop and to swallow. So like I'm chewing for like at least 20 seconds. And then he's like, you can swallow. And I, ate it. And then fucking, I remember I just stopped after like chugging a bunch of, water and milk. I just stood up casually. I was like, I'm going to go puke. I went to the yard. People were buying shit. I just puked right there. That was fucking rough.
Man, fuck
fucking,
your
of course, shit and stuff was rough. Hey, man, I got that $20. I was grinding. Sigma grind set right there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Grind set. Hell yeah.
Like, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
On God. As I said, it's not gay if it's a business transaction.
Of course not.
Yes,
It's money.
it is.
Just
Money's
an
money at the end of the
entrepreneur.
day. Yeah.
No,
On
it's
that
not. It's
grind.
just business.
Yep.
Everybody got to grind. True entrepreneurs know.
What about you,
Yeah.
Molly?
Me? I don't really have any spicy stories.
What about you, Slinger?
Yeah.
I don't have a spicy story, but I have a sand one.
You ate sand?
Yeah, sand. Back when I was 5 years old, we lived in an area that was like very like sandy, muddy, stuff like that. And
Isn't that
my-
everywhere?
Yeah, exactly. And so my grandparents' house didn't really have much of a garden. It was more miniature desert. So one day we went there because they were pretty close to our house. And I go there and I grab a straw and I go like, "Hey, what does sand taste like?" And I get on the fucking floor and I fucking
Only you,
Pull.
bro.
some of the
Oh,
fucking
you were a little
sand.
retard.
That is the most autistic thing I have ever heard in my entire
That's a
life.
straight retard moment.
No,
This
but
man
you
tried to
wouldn't-
drink sand.
Tried to
What the
drink.
fuck?
Okay, so one time, like, I was at my sister's basketball game, and they have like a concession stand. So I like took one of the pepper packets, and I was like what, like 12 at the time, and I took one of the pepper packets, and I'm like, I wonder if it'll make you sneeze like in cartoons. So I snorted the entire pepper like inside of the
Based.
packet, and I couldn't stop sneezing. And I went and I told my mom, I was like, you know, it does work. And then she got mad at me. She's like, you don't put stuff up your nose.
Bro, that reminds me.
Actually, no, you go ahead.
You go first, Rocky. Actually, you talk first.
So I had a tin of those Danish cookies, you know, the ones that your like
Yeah.
grandma swaps out for like sewing kits and shit after
Yeah.
after they're done with them. And what I decided to do was I saw there was crumbs at the bottom of it, and I decided to dump those out, kind of like cut them up with a fucking hotel guest card, and I snorted that shit.
How old were you?
See, mine's similar.
I was 13.
You don't-
Bro.
Now mine's
And they
similar.
talk shit about me. I was 5.
No,
in
but yours
school-
is really done.
in school there was like this trend where like you'd snort candy and shit kids would as like fake drugs almost where you like smoke Smarties and
My
like
kids-
snort
Or like
pixie
snort
sticks.
pixie sticks, yeah.
My
See,
school
we
had
would
that
do
too.
that. So like I did saltine crackers once. I remember your friends just fucking around and we just crunched up some saltine crackers and just snorted them. That shit fucking hurt. You feel like those little tiny fucking sharp pieces go up your nose. I don't know why that fucking shit spread.
Yo,
Like, it's so
That's-
retarded.
that reminds me of my mom used to work at a car dealership. It was a Volkswagen dealership, and every Saturday she used to bring me and my brother, or just one of us, to the dealership to hang out with the owner's son, because the owner would bring his son on Saturdays. And one time, my brother was in the owner's office with his son, and the son was like, "Yo, these are fish oil tablets. They taste like chicken nuggets, but you have to bite into them."
Oh,
So
my
he
no.
God.
pops it, and he bites into it, and it sprays all over the kid's shirt. And my brother goes to the bathroom and almost pukes.
Some
I
bad
like-
chicken nuggets.
I popped one time, like, because it was just like, there was just one out, and I was just playing with it, and then it, like, popped. It was gross.
Yeah, those things are fucking nasty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you just swallow them as they are, it's like whatever, but if you
If
pop
you
it,
bite,
it's not good.
it's not gonna be fucking a fun time.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't like the concept of putting a pill that smells and tastes like bad pussy in your mouth just for health benefits.
Omega-3. I mean, I don't think I get enough I don't get enough. Oh, I don't know.
Omega
probably get omega-3 from eating bad pussy.
Omega 3.
Ugh. What the fuck did you just say?
Eat some sushi kushi. You'll probably get some omega-3 from that.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just regular sushi is fine.
I got
Sushi
my
coochie.
friend eat a dog treat once. It was like a peanut butter one. So like it was kind of shaped like a nutter butter. So I was like, dude, look at these Nutter Butters have one. And
Oh my God.
fucking convinced them. Those fucking things smelled good, to be fair. Like, they smelled like actual Nutter Butters.
Oh
So
my
I was
God.
like, eat it, because
Sorry.
I wanted to see how he would react. And he did, and he just started gagging and ran to the bathroom.
Holy
Like,
shit.
dude, some dog treats be smelling hella good.
Yeah, my
Like,
brother ate a
True.
dog treat once. There was a filet mignon flavored one, and he wanted to try it. I think he was hungry and he was curious, and he just decided to like eat a piece off of it. And again, he ran, spit it out into the toilet, all that. But my dad, his is interesting because even yesterday he grabbed one of my dog's bacon treats and he sniffs it and he was like, "This smells just like beef jerky, bro. I want to try it." I'm like, "Go ahead, see what
Hungry
happens."
and
do it.
curious. The disastrous combination.
Bro, like those bacon ones, they be smelling just like bacon. You're like, damn, maybe just a little bite.
Maybe the
Also,
dog
the
is onto
frosted
something.
ones that
You know what?
the f-
I remembered it wrong. My brother ate the entire bag of dog treats. He didn't
What?
spit the one out. He ate the entire fucking bag.
bro. Okay, hang on. Okay,
Goddamn.
so I live like in a building, and we have elevators. Yes, I live and so one time like we had to have people like they were fixing the elevators, so there were people like in the elevators, like taking us to the floors and stuff, and in my building, it's very dog friendly. Like the area I live in is incredibly dog friendly. Like you can bring dogs into like cafes and stuff. But and so they'll have dog treats. And I remember like I was riding and there's like this kid who's like 16, like him and his friends live there. And I was on the elevator with them and he was reaching into like the dog treat thing and he just kept eating them like they were like chips or something, and I was like, those are dog treats, and he was like, yeah, I know, and he just kept eating them. It was really fucking weird.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, it was insane.
Kids be dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Wait, that edible Contra took was THC.
Bro, Contra.
That man
Dude.
fucked himself. Edibles are
Bro,
dangerous.
He left
And he-
for hours and came back, and he sounded so fucking miserable.
It was so
He
yeah,
sounded
he was
so dead
he
inside.
sounded tired, like exhausted. It was fun.
He
But
was
like
this. He was like, "Oh, guys, that was a horrible high." He's just
No,
fucking.
he'd never smoked before too, right?
I think he smoked before. That was just
Okay.
fucking Mark getting a what
Oh,
if scenario.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's
By the way,
but like
people don't know he's not here because he's helping his parents move.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's
But
being an adult. He's going to take over mortgage payments.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Moving on up, baby.
He ate the whole damn thing.
Have you seen that
Eat the
video
whole
of the
thing.
one grandma
It's so good.
catching her grandson with edibles?
There's so many videos like that, Slinger.
It's
you gotta
hilarious.
narrow it down for me.
It's,
My
fucking Mexican
Catholic
grandma.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I saw that. Okay, I saw
Smoking
that.
compilation.
My Italian Catholic grandma, she would lie to my parents and say she thought I was smoking weed behind the shit at my house because she hated me and she wanted to get me in trouble. So she would tell
Isn't
them,
that bitch is like
be like,
Livia?
I think he's going back. Yeah, and
I
she's
would
dead.
fucking
So
loathe
we
her.
living good.
Jeez,
Yeah, she was. She
dude.
once kicked
Good
me out of a
riddance.
family dinner because I had a pentagram necklace
Jesus.
on.
Oh my
And she told me to take it off, and I said, "Fuck no!" And she said, "Get out." Then and I was like, "All right," and I just left.
You're lucky she
I
didn't beat your
just
ass with a wooden spoon, bro.
I mean, she could have tried.
My grandma
would have done
beat-
it. Italian grandmas are lethal with
I
that.
would have thrown that old lady down the stairs. Let her to heaven
Brock
early.
Lesnar would be jealous.
She ain't going to heaven. Actually, she in hell with my grandpa. So I hope they're
Damn.
miserable together, just like they were in life.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen two people hate each other as much as my grandparents did.
Same.
And but you know they were
Yeah.
Catholic Italian, so like they did not fucking divorce.
Yeah.
They would just
it's like
she
that
would
with
just
my.
scream, and it was just miserable
You're
anytime
just
he'd be over there.
stuck, essentially.
It's like that with my Muslim grandparents because I've seen them fight and I've seen them say, "We're gonna get a fucking divorce, leave my house," type shit, and like they've been together going on 60 years.
Which is
Like, y'all
actually
still
hilarious.
argue like that,
My
and-
my grandma
And they'll never do it.
Yeah.
I think mine are just kind of too old, so like and there's not really much options for them, so they're just living together. Like, my grandfather wants to go back to Jordan, but there's no one really to take care of my grandmother, so they're kind of just stuck together.
Rip.
Hey,
like
that actually is somewhat sweet. You know,
What?
It's not. I'm not airing out my.
Being stuck with a person I hate is sweet.
oh, he hates
No.
her.
Yes.
Their love is
They want to get
definitely-
divorced.
Damn, holy shit.
My grandma got close once. Like, she moved out. She lived in our basement for like 6 months. That's like when she would say I was smoking and shit. She also like ratted me out once because like I was grounded. So like I wasn't allowed electronics, and I got on the computer, and she ratted me out to my stepdad like a bitch. She got me beat.
Oh my god, that's.
See, my
horrible.
grandma used to do the beatings.
My grandmother
I wish she had.
My grandma hit my brother with a broom once when we were little.
Classic grandma.
Classic Adam.
I
grandma,
actually once
yeah.
got smacked in the face with a banana peel because I didn't want to throw it away.
Damn.
She was
I
like,
learned
throw this
from
away
her
from me. And I'm like, no, you go do it. And she fucking like smacks me in the face and puts it on my shoulder. She's like, go throw it away.
You
You
ever
bitch.
have like
That's so funny.
a grandma or a grandpa where your mom or dad hates them, but you actually like them? You ever have that?
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
mean, my mother hated my grandpa.
But you
My
hated him
stepdad
as
said
well.
the Italian one. Yeah, I hated her too.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, the weirdest thing is my grandma, rest in peace. I used to fucking love my grandma. Like, holy shit. And the funny thing is I get old, so I become a teenager, and something hits me, which is my mom. Like, I wouldn't say she hates her, but she semi has a grudge on her, you know? Because of like some shit they did some odd like 20 years ago or something.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
You have to remember, grandparents usually treat grandkids way better than they do their actual kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they
Yeah.
like they'll
Like, you
realize.
get that degree of separation where you don't realize how fucked up they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
as
so
we
what they
say
do
in
is
the
like
Middle East,
they abuse the shit out of their sibling. Like they'll abuse the shit out of your parents, but then when it comes to you, they'll spoil the hell out of you because, you know, it's just that disconnect.
Wait.
You know, intergenerational love. I guess love skips a
Yeah.
generation or
yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, could yeah. I was gonna. Sorry, I'm distracted. My cat is trying to open something. Like
The
a
only
little
grandparent that I like, or like one of the ones that I like the most, is my mom's dad, who died. Only because I feel bad for him. He died of brain cancer, and I just know it's because his wife, my grandmother, probably nagged the shit out of him and gave him brain cancer. Being around women too much will kill you. It is a fact.
Oh
people.
god.
Like,
True.
know this. Yeah.
And you're not
They're
gonna
the
die
worst,
by
never
snoo
forget.
snoo.
I almost
Ah.
did.
Hey yo,
God.
I almost did. Yeah, I almost did.
Well, you almost
She had-
suffocated?
She had humongous titties, yeah, and she just like pinned them on my face, and we just. I just entered the void for a little bit. I almost saw the light, and then I had to snap back to
Right, 'cause
reality.
that's
It's
how
like,
I want to die
not yet.
anyway.
It's exactly how I wanted to die, but I was like, not yet. I got
Matthew
shit to do.
McConaughey's dad? How he died?
What? No.
No,
He actually died during sex, and so with his mom.
Oh, yeah, I've
so what
actually-
essentially happened
that's funny.
is they're taking his fucking corpse out, and his mom runs out, and she fucking removes the covers from his body, and she goes like, "Let the neighbors see how the dude's name died, fucking hung."
Damn.
Amen.
Like,
She did one
Jesus.
less service. What a
that's a-
fucking soldier.
That's a ride or die bitch right there.
Yeah,
You know, it bugs me when people say, I want to die during sex. It's like, you won't get to finish, you know? I want to die, like, right
No,
after
like,
I climax.
spoilers.
Imagine like you die. Imagine how the person you're doing, like,
He
you're
just gone
fucking
for
would
life.
feel. I would, yeah. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, he dies inside you.
So Nicki Minaj, in her song, she goes, "Pussy put his ass to sleep, so they call him NyQuil."
Uh huh.
Like, I bet you if
Damn, she
you
like Cardi
die,
B.
if
I
you
think it
die
was-
fucking a girl, she'll probably go out there and tell people her pussy is lethal.
Yeah.
Damn, she got that
me.
killer pussy.
I got that killer pussy.
that
Men
shaggy
die
sung
over this
sloppy
coochie.
toppy.
A new level of ego at that point, you know? It'll be like, my coochie can kill.
Dick so tight it kills.
You can't handle me.
Pussy so tight, damn.
That actually
Can't
was
handle this.
that actually was a thing in American Horror Story, Coven.
Oh,
like
God.
one of the girls, like her like power or whatever was like
Pussy magic.
like her pussy. Like if she had sex, the dude would die.
Wasn't
She's
there like
kinda
a
like a
Bond villain like
Weird
that?
succubus.
Where she would fuck
A
someone?
Bond villain.
Yeah.
A
where
Bond
she would-
villain?
Yeah.
When she killed him with her thighs or some shit.
No, essentially like a scene where she's having sex with someone and she essentially like kills them by like suffocating their dick or something.
Yeah, well,
This is Slinger from the past, the present, or maybe the future. I don't know. That doesn't exist. Fucking idiots. Kills them by like suffocating their dick or something.
yeah, well, it wasn't a thighs. Like, isn't there a Bond villain who crush people with her thighs or some shit?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the one. I think.
We gotta find the movie where that comes from, and we gotta watch it one day.
We gotta recreate that.
You know what we have
We
to
gotta
watch?
recreate that.
Have you ever
When you
seen
come
that
to
one
Vegas.
clip on Twitter of
Wait,
the anime
what?
girl
Hey.
getting someone's head inside her vagina and crushing it?
I have that.
It
I
was her
posted that.
ass.
I tweeted that.
Pussy actually, Moth.
That
I'll
was
post
her.
it again.
What did you say, Skelly? What did you say?
When? What? About what? Like, what are you asking right now? Okay, what?
This is getting taken
What
off.
do you wanna know?
Baba
I don't
Booey.
even remember. I got distracted
Bubble.
again.
That's great.
Howard Stern's
yeah.
penis.
Hey,
I
come here.
liked I actually liked my mother's parents a lot. My pappy's still alive. He's the only grandparent still alive, but I like him a lot. But like my grandma, I got her onto like Zelda and Pokemon and shit young, so we'd always play that together when
Oh
I
yeah,
came
she
over.
told me about that.
Yeah, you told me that.
And she lived with us for a while. I'd sneak in like her room, and then we watch like game shows. Like it was like some game show with like little creatures. I don't remember what it was called, but we'd watch that.
Game show with creatures.
It was
That's
like
interesting.
it was something with a W, I think. I don't remember what it was. Wombo, something like that. I don't know what it was. It was like they almost looked like Crash Bandicoot. It was like little creatures like that. And the game show was all I remember. But like I'd watch that with her every night.
Interesting.
But she killed herself.
Fucking
No.
plot twist out of nowhere.
I was in like
Yeah.
6th grade. I think she was like really, really like big and fat. Like, I think
Oh.
she took and she had like a lot of issues. I think she took a bunch of heart medicine on purpose. I think technically they don't know if it was confirmed, but they said the only way she was going to take that much is if it was on purpose, essentially. So she made herself OD.
Do you think she was assassinated by the CIA?
I don't know what she would know. I mean, she did come here from Germany when she was a kid. So maybe she knew some shit. She was the one who would tell
Coming
me that
from
we were a
Germany.
prominent family in Germany before Hitler took all our money.
Coming from Germany, that would get the CIA on your ass.
Ugh.
Almost as much as coming from Iraq.
Thank you, Saraki.
He's not even going to be allowed on the plane.
He's not. He won't be able to
You know,
fuck
no,
that.
He's gonna
Knowing-
get
knowing
a
how-
random badge check.
Knowing how audacious I am, I would probably speak Arabic on purpose just to freak people out.
TSA is going to take you to the back and beat you with a phone book. And then look in your
Cavity
ass.
search you. They're gonna put their fingers in your ass trying to find a bomb. Little
The
did
worst.
do they know
The
we're
worst
gonna find
outcome
his G spot.
Shit.
Yeah, he's just going to come everywhere.
Find his G spot.
Oh no!
I'm all over the TSA agent in front of him.
Oh lord!
There was an ad for a porn video when I was on 4chan, and it was of this chick. She passes through a metal detector and sets it off.
Yeah.
So the TSA agents pull her into the back, and they fucking like rip her yoga pants, and they find a butt plug, and they both like tag team her.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
You know,
this.
it's somewhat hilarious when you go from like these new porn videos and then you select the shit from like the 80s. You know,
I saw that out all the time.
it's so
Oh, yeah, I
funny because some of these are like full fucking movies. Like they have acting and shit like this. You know,
Very
What,
bad
porn?
acting, I would add. But yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't be watching professional porn. I don't really watch porn, but
you like that
Sure, what I do.
underground shit.
Porn.
amateur, yeah, man, it's more realistic. Like,
Yeah.
dude, acting is so over the top in porn. Like, it takes me right out of it. And sound is a big deal for me when it comes to porn. Like, sound does a lot for me.
I saw sometimes
So, like,
find
it's
it
just doing some of the top
hilarious.
shit.
You know, like you ever see
Yeah,
that?
but I'm not there to laugh, dude. I'm there to jerk off.
No, you ever
Yeah.
see that fucking porn parody of like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Ugh.
No.
Yeah, the one that
No.
looks
So
horrifying.
funny.
No, that shit
It's
looks
so
cursed as
funny.
fuck. I'm good.
Yeah, it looks horrifying.
Fucking what
But when
was
it comes to
Dr. Hobotnik?
oh god,
Oh, but
no.
Funny.
When it comes to porn, it's like the reason why not to watch professional porn is like the industry itself is so fucking shady and disgusting,
Yeah.
and that like the things they do to people behind closed doors are so fucking awful.
industries.
Yeah,
That's I just don't watch porn in
they
general.
groom people into it. There was a point where this one chick had her fucking rape video put on Pornhub and monetized as amateur porn, and the people who raped her were getting money from it.
Wasn't she
Sigma move.
underage too?
She was underage too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she was
probably.
like either 14 or 17. I don't remember.
I think she was 14. She was kidnapped and
Yeah.
raped.
Yeah.
And put it.
Yeah.
Sigma grind set for real.
Sigma
Horrible.
grind. Fucking
Oh my
A.
god. Jesus Christ, dude.
Ugh.
Hey, free labor.
Oh.
Free labor is based.
Man.
Also, child labor technically.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Free
God,
child
man.
labor.
Trying to get us back.
We are gonna get canceled. Damn.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
You're gonna get canceled before we
leaving all of
started.
this
Holy
in the
shit.
video.
Damn
You're
right.
gonna leave it?
Those were some
Fuck
good
it.
jokes.
100%.
Yeah, they're fire. Do it. I actually saw a porn parody of American Dad, and the way they made Roger look was so fucking disgusting.
Listen, I don't watch porn, but there's like this thing called Edward Penis Hands. And all I saw was a clip of him trying to eat spaghetti.
Oh, I've seen that.
I saw another one where it was hot dogs, and he was called Edward Glizzy Hands.
That's funny. Oh my god. I saw a SpongeBob one. It was like
I've
really
seen
funny.
that.
Icky! Sorry, hang on. My cat is acting up.
I love these.
I saw-
these memes.
I saw
Bro,
one.
natural.
One time I was on X videos, and I saw that it was a fucking Ron Jeremy video, and it says Ron Jeremy shows young Latina how to stretch, and it says in
I feel like
in
I've seen that
parentheses,
exact.
and it
fucking
says
same
in
things.
parentheses last video he made before when going to prison.
Oh, rip. I've seen that exact video, but without that last bit.
So I was on X videos one time, and there was a video with Ron Jeremy in it, and it says Ron Jeremy teaches young Latina how to stretch, and in parentheses it says last video made before going to prison.
You'd think you raping in prison. Like, just some poor fucking prisoner is getting
I
absolutely
think they're
brained.
scared of him. I think they're scared of him in prison.
Bro,
like,
he's like
you
the
got him.
Punisher. Like, when dudes fuck up, they take him around Jeremy to get raped.
Oh,
He's
no.
probably
It's
the
gonna
guy.
be the worst.
He's
I went
probably the
on-
guy in the Aryan Brotherhood they send to rape people.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's like, if you fuck with us, you're getting Ron Jeremy tonight. It's like,
Absolutely.
He's a hitman,
He's our
except he
enforcer.
hits from behind.
yeah.
He's our enforcer. He's got a 10-inch
He's the
PP.
Punisher, but he punishes assholes.
The PP.
Yikes. I
Yeah.
was on X videos once, and I was like just scrolling through, and I saw someone fucking a I'm saying this so loud. Fucking a prolapsed anus. It was.
That's hot.
She wasn't a vagina. Did you say vagina before? I swear to God.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
last time
probably
you said
vagina.
vagina.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
vagina. It was vagina.
You know
yeah.
what I've seen once
But it
on
was
fucking
something
X videos?
gross.
Like a dude.
Shout out to X videos, by the way.
Videos
Shout out
is
to X
better than
videos.
porn.
Fucking
Don't
Wild
at me.
Wild
Yeah.
West. Of
No,
fucking
not shout out.
porn.
Gross.
Sponsor
Don't
us.
watch porn.
I'd be just using X
You'll
videos. Fuck
become a
Pornhub for
coomer.
real.
We'll become a coomer.
Yeah. Have you
Porn ads
seen
are the best, though.
Yes, I've seen porn, yes. For 8 years now.
No, like.
Only 8? Damn.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't been a
late.
stroker for very long.
You're a late bloomer.
Who?
You know, yeah, you're
You're
right.
lucky.
Not me.
Yeah.
When I
For
was,
one, she ain't even a stroker, so
Yeah.
yeah.
She ain't stroking anything.
She ain't stroking nothing.
Ah.
She's stroking
Can't
her
churn the
ego.
butter.
She can stir that mac and cheese.
Stop.
I made a tweet one time that said, pour milk in her pussy and fuck it till it turns into
You
butter.
made that like yesterday.
I made it
No,
like
it was like 4 days ago or
Talked about
something.
it in group chat.
And
That's
someone
funny.
was like, oh, this other user just posted a video of a dude getting decapitated, but yet this is the worst thing I've seen on the site.
I saw that. That was
Yeah, he said Poe posted, a dude dying, and that was still the worst thing he saw.
Yep.
Motherfuckers be lying.
People are scared of my genius. I make such
bro.
like banger
That's
ideas.
pretty easy to watch, to be honest.
I'm always schizo posting.
Like, I'd rather watch death than that fucking vid. Get that found girl posted.
No,
That's one of
today.
those things
Rather
that
watch
you
someone
like
die.
hypothetically. That's one of those things that you hypothetically pay OnlyFans girls to
Bro, you
do.
keep saying this. I'm fucking getting more suspicious of you by the minute.
But
You said
no,
this
no,
like
no.
3 times.
You know
It
what
honestly
I saw?
takes a high IQ to understand my fetishes.
Ah,
I don't think a high could understand planting a flower in a.
I was literally gonna say that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did say
It was,
that. Yeah.
That woman looked like she
And she,
was
like, pissed on
obviously
it.
in pain. She pissed on it to water it. It was so weird.
Bro,
should've been mocked for
the
real.
question: how do you even
See
get
that
the
far?
fucking dirt out?
That flower was plastic, by the way.
You queef it out.
That makes
Real
it
flower.
worse, actually.
Yeah, you can.
Damn,
you
she
can
be
learn-
watering that shit for no reason, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And get a
you
UTI
just like
for it.
yeah. But I was thinking like, cause you never know if like bugs are in dirt. Like sometimes you just get dirt. So like, what if there were bugs in there?
Bug pussy.
Maggot pussy?
Blowfly
Blowfly
Girl
girl?
2.0.
You know what
Yes.
always kills me in videos like this?
What?
That is someone's daughter.
Yeah,
Somebody fucked
I
up.
left her very early on. So
Yeah, somebody
It's-
fucked up.
it makes me sad.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
that was it.
And, you know,
Doji
signed
G
up
all
for
the
this.
way.
the most hilarious
Don't be
thing is
making us
fucking
sad.
Lana Rhodes is pregnant. Bro, that kid's gonna get so
I don't-
fucking bullied.
I don't know who that is.
I bet you it's a porno baby. Nothing's worse than being a porno baby.
I know y'all be gamers because I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'm
I don't know who that is either.
Y'all be just knowing porn star like Contra. Now Contra
Me-
does a
me and
awful
Za- me
amount
and
of porn
Zaraki
star
know.
names.
You're all coomers.
Contra
This
probably
is
has
why I
an
want to see
index of
amateurs. I don't know
all of his
anyone.
favorite
One of
porn
you.
stars.
What? I
Say
don't
that
know.
again. Sorry,
What?
I cut you off. Say
I
it
swear
again.
to God, you probably have a dictionary, but it has an extra K.
No. I bet you Contra has like an index or like a notepad file of like all of his favorite porn
He
stars.
knows a lot of porn star names. Is all I'm saying.
He does. It's very suspicious.
That's gross.
Like I literally know what Mia Khalifa and Riley, like the super popular ones.
Yeah.
Like, I've never even watched their videos. I just know them because they're like part of pop culture.
Yeah,
most.
essentially at this point.
Dude,
Contra.
my first exposure to Mia Khalifa was when I was in a sophomore year of high school, and there was like 3 dudes in the back of our science class, 6th period, and they were just in the back like giggling and laughing, and I go up to him like, "What's up, yo?" And then he turns his phone and he shows me it's a video, and it's like Mia Khalifa sucks white dick. It's like, what y'all doing in science class, bro?
Why do guys?
It wasn't the
Sex
one by
that
the.
shit is fucking weird.
What'd you say, Moth?
Was it the one by the pool?
It was the one in the shower.
Okay, because I saw one by the pool, and I was like, okay, just because I was curious, I was like, okay, what's
Bro,
the big
You
deal?
keep having excuses
Yeah,
for
you
watching so
Giving
much porn.
excuses.
List? No.
I
was
don't watch
like,
porn, but
you
here I
didn't
was on
even-
X videos this one time. I saw this one video.
Listen. No, I
finish
just
it.
wanted to know, like, because she was wearing lipstick, and she was like going in. I'm like, I want to know what lipstick she's wearing, because the shit does not smudge. It didn't smudge once.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, that's
I
that
swear to
Fenty
God.
shit.
Yeah, I know there's some like lipsticks that like you apply it and then there's like you apply like a base and then you apply the lipstick or something and it will not like come off for days because it's so strong.
You ever seen how
Yeah.
lipstick used to be tested sometimes?
No.
Like they used to put a guy and a woman would like wear the lipstick and would start kissing him to see for how long it
Yeah.
would last.
It's probably something out of the 40s, honestly.
Yeah, that is like
Yeah.
old shit,
Job,
yeah.
you just get chicks making out
You
with
know
you.
what I mean? Yeah, like I could imagine them testing it. Like there'll be a guy there, chick will put on
Imagine it's
the makeup
ugly
or like
chicks
the
test.
lipstick, and then
Right.
like they'll have her like kiss his shirt collar to see if it'll like smudge off of it, and be like, "There you go. Now your affairs are protected." Type shit. Like, you know, that would be a real 40s thing to do.
To be honest, if I was in that business, I would do this.
What if they were ugly chicks though? Like you don't have to be a model to test lipstick. So like you just
Fuck
get these
it,
big
it's
fat
so-
ugly
so
chicks you have to
cases,
make
it's not
out
like
with
I'm
all
gonna
day.
fucking have a relationship with them.
They would have the ugly chicks
Damn,
to
you
test
already
it, but then
are.
they would have the attractive ones for the commercials.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because, you know,
Well.
what do they have to lose if a fat ugly chick can't, you know, can't do a thing, or what if her lips fall off? You know what I'm saying? They're not really gonna care,
Lips
but like,
fall
if it's,
They ain't wasting
If-
that. They're on a hot chick.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll test it on the ugly girl, and then if it works and her lips don't fall off, they'll give it to the hot chick, put her in the commercial, bada bing, bada boom.
Well, they
Baba
usually do
booey.
animal testing.
Yeah.
They testing lipstick on animals.
Stop saying
They
Baba
test all
Booey.
cosmetics on
I'm
animals.
laughing
Get
too
this little
hard.
rat to pucker up so he can put this lipstick on him.
Yeah, like they would put, like they'll test.
And they snap its back after it's done. And they throw in the trash.
Put these
Like
fake
for
lashes on this monkey real quick.
like this, like they, like for shampoos and stuff, they'll see like on rats or something, they'll like bathe them and like see what happens, and like, you know, their hair could fall out or something like that. Also, speaking of shampoos, they've recalled a bunch of like Pantene and Tresemme. They've like recalled those shampoos because they have found to not only cause hair loss, but they have carcinogens in them.
Uh-huh. It causes cancer.
Yeah. And so, like, it's crazy. Like, your shampoo causes cancer.
You're all pussies. I call that the price for passion.
So
Fashion.
check
It's
check the
disgusting
chat.
for your stomach.
Check the chat. This
Yeah.
is how they make monkeys look when they're testing cosmetics on them.
Which chat? Oh,
Whoa!
There it is.
I'll
What the
act
fuck
like
is
I
that?
saw
just see
that.
the top.
I totally
It's
can see
Patrick is
that.
what I see.
it's Patrick. That's
See the
so...
first
Yeah,
half.
hang on.
Yeah, it's literally just the upper half. That's
Yeah,
what he
let me
posted.
see. I see half a Tacky's bag. I see these pretty eyelashes, this weave.
No,
Whatever's
it's not
going
a
on
weave.
there.
Her edges are laid.
I'm not black.
Right here.
I didn't know. Damn, this is real black girl energy.
You turn fucking monkeys into hot Cheeto girls to test cosmetics.
This is real black girl energy.
I knew, like, this phony, like, every single person knew a girl like this.
Yeah.
These girls were so nice to me.
Were they?
Yeah,
These girls
they were.
always got into fights at my school.
They got into fights, but they were always so nice.
They have that.
Because you're
I
a
was
woman.
incredibly quiet.
They do
No.
no black talk shit.
Oh my
where they
God.
just talk
How-
black for no reason. Like, you live in the middle of nowhere. You shouldn't be talking like that. There's no
Yeah.
reason for you to talk like that.
Those
Acting like
look
they're
like the
some
kind of girls that Cardi B makes music for. Like a real hot
Exactly.
Cheetos and a
She
pickle
is.
for lunch type bitches, you know?
Exactly.
Ah,
Slinger,
Cheetos and-
listen,
What?
girls are mean to other girls. Like, the girls
Wow.
hate girls.
Who
Just,
knew?
like, no, because he was like, just because you're a girl. It's like,
Not
no.
supposed to take every joke seriously, nigga.
What?
Sit
You're
down.
gonna say it on the podcast.
Sit
you have
down.
to cut that out.
You're gonna have
You
to
get
cut that
canceled.
out. No, like, I didn't know it was a joke because there was no punchline.
In the words of Harada,
There's never a
Shut up.
punchline in a slinger joke.
Slinger,
shut
you're
up and
so-
sit to the heru down.
Are you doing this right now?
There's nothing funnier than Slinger
open
with
the
his
bag.
Arab accent trying to emulate a Japanese man speaking English with his
What?
Japanese accent.
Oh my
He's
God.
reached a new layer of irony,
Yeah,
and we've
excellent.
achieved the meta. Slinger meta is...
I'd be hearing someone eating. Who's eating right now on the podcast?
I'm not. I was like.
I
just
heard fucking
saying-
chewing.
I'm not chewing. I just.
Swear to God.
I'm like. It's the crinkle.
You're
Wait,
really
what if
good
we're
at
getting
that.
someone?
No, I just crushed the cracker.
This bitch
I just
over here
crushed
eating
it.
hot Cheetos in our
She's like,
stream.
I'll show you. I'm
I'm
not
not.
mumbling this shit on podcast, so it's loud for everyone. Like,
Sorry,
Congrats.
it's like a chocolate filled cookie. Like it's.
that was a
small.
cracker. Why are you changing your fucking
Thank you.
story?
It's the cracker cookie. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Don't you ever fucking say it.
Biscuit.
Did you just say cracker and a cookie is the same thing?
Yeah, she's dumb.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Those two things are
biscuits,
way different.
cookies, crackers, and cookies—they're not the same, girl.
I know they're not the same. I just
Why'd
thought
you
I was
say
just
that?
saying that because you just said I'm
Why are you
dumb.
lying?
You know that.
You are dumb.
She's just like me.
I just
Yeah,
heard
well,
my
you're
dumb as
stepdad yell
fuck, Slinger.
something about. Sorry. I just heard my stepdad yell something about the Jews.
Based.
Classic Arab
It
movie.
doesn't even matter what it is. He's yelling about the Jews.
I think I'm
You
the
know it's
only.
negative.
You
I
know
think
it's
I'm the
based.
only Arab that has like no quarrel with Jews
You-
as a whole.
I don't know. I've seen your Israel tweets.
No. Listen. I
Israel's a
hate
different
Israel.
story.
I hate Zionists. I
You hate
don't
Jews.
inherit. I don't hate
And
Jews.
there goes the channel.
Then why do you growl when they come on screen?
I don't.
Slinger got some
She
work to
makes
do
that
with
noise.
this.
You hear that? She
Yep.
tried to hold it back right there.
No.
Came out naturally when she was thinking about it.
Man,
Oh my god, no, I don't
Like a little
growl.
Rottweiler's.
Mom starts growling at the mere
It's actually how I
mention
know they're
Israel.
Jews. I wouldn't even know otherwise. Until I hear the growl.
Good lord. Y'all are
109
Or keeping all the
countries.
sin.
109 countries.
Hey, did you guys see this part where we didn't talk about Israel at all?
Cut out.
Yeah, you
Cut out,
I
Slinger.
totally didn't cut out from editing. And I actually didn't. What? You thought I was lying?
Okay, what did you ask us, Slinger?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Does anybody have any good sleep deprivation stories?
I've got plenty. I have insomnia.
Give us the greatest hits.
The greatest hits. So this was before I got medication for it, but I once went almost 4 days without sleep, and I actually went insane. Like, I had to get admitted into the mental hospital, and I began hallucinating.
E-girl moment.
I I had auditory hallucinations.
Oh, I've had those when I was tired.
Those are
Same,
those
yeah.
are scary. Like, I
Bro.
was like, it was like just like a little tinkering sound, like little tiny bells. It was really weird.
I heard like talking where I would like hear talking. I'd go to check what it was and nobody would be anywhere.
Oh,
And
I've
I'd,
had
like,
those.
go
You know,
back.
if
It'd be
I have
fucking
high
annoying.
sleep deprivation, I just hear one of my family members calling me.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard that. Like, I had that in like shower. It's really weird because when I was younger, I had this like shower, and whenever you turn it on, it immediately sounds like screaming, and it sounds exactly like my mother screaming. It was really weird, like screaming from afar. So I always thought like she was screaming at me.
You get asked
But,
to do shit a lot?
Yes,
She is just like me.
no, I'm a woman. I have to do all the housework and stuff. But
I don't even have to do that to get housework.
It's housewife training.
it is. I actually don't mind. I used to hate it, and now I'm just like, okay, it's whatever.
She's been conditioned.
Oh,
Yeah.
look,
Yes,
to
I'm
me,
but
Based.
finish before I talk.
I'm just thinking of more like sleep deprivation stories.
When it comes to me, I get auditory hallucinations. Like, my inner monologue starts to turn into voices or music. I start to probably like very clearly hear people talking or hear music. And I also see shadow people in my peripheral vision.
What music?
They
by the
hide
way?
you.
I have a lot of visual shit too. Like I'll see words bleed off pages. I'll see like shit in the corner. And I'll just fucking look and then it's gone. It's annoying as shit.
Yeah, yeah, fucking shadow people hide in your periphery, bro. It's crazy.
You ever had sleep paralysis?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yes, I
multiple
have.
times.
I have I have a sleep paralysis story, and I also have another like sleep deprivation story. But I one time was sleeping over at my uncle's, and so was my brother, and it was like after Fajr, so like just before the sunrise, and I'm sleeping there, and then my brother comes in and he says, "All right, Luz," like he said, "Bye, I love you," and
That's so cute.
and I was like, yeah, but the thing is like, I heard the door close, like the front door close, but I still saw my brother. And then my brother turned like into this large shadow figure. And it like lunged at me and I couldn't move. And then like I gained like my, like I closed my eyes as it lunged at me. And then I just like sat there until like I got control of my limbs again, and then I like covered myself. It was really fucking scary, like because I was like happy my brother was there, and then it turned into a fucking monster. It was crazy.
I had sleep
we've been
deprivation like
told-
once, I remember. And what essentially happens is I go to bed like pretty late, 1 a.m. and I wake up at like 2:30, and the thing I see is some fucking shadowy figure in like the corner of the room. And the thing about sleep deprivation is that you can't scream, you can't move, you can't do any of this shit.
You mean sleep
The
paralysis?
paralysis.
Yeah,
I'm so dumb. And anyhow,
it's okay. Continue.
Go ahead, yeah.
and what essentially is the case is that I never had this before, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I get so fucking scared in the morning. I actually don't want to get out of bed. I'm like some dude's standing in front of my door or something.
Yeah, I'd always been told when it came to sleep paralysis that you would see things like shadowy figures and stuff. So every time it happened to me, I would like keep my eyes shut and just like ride the wave. But there are a few times when I actually have like opened my eyes and like seen things. And one of the worst times was when I was doing security. We had a security room where you could look at monitors, like security cameras. You could see the footage, but now it's just a place to, just time log or write up security reports. And what I would do is I would close the door and like lay my jacket out and just take naps. And this one time I took a nap and I felt sleep paralysis and I look up and it looked like there was a fucking shadowy figure in front of me and I could hear somebody like screaming.
Oh my god.
And yeah, that shit was like so disturbing. I was like, this is a hallucination. And I had to remind myself, this is a hallucination. Just write it out.
Bro.
These are all hallucinations.
It was what made it terrifying was I was in a fucking like 3x3 room with this thing.
Oh.
So I didn't, there was like no exit in sight, so to speak. This thing was just standing in the front of the door.
Ah, that's so scary.
No,
yeah.
To me, these are all like hallucinations and shit. Have I ever told you that time about when I came home? And I think I still think till this day I've had like a run-in with some ghost or something like that.
Jinn.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, what essentially happened back then is they let us go out from school early, so like an hour early or something. And I go back home and I have my keys, And so I knock. I open the door and and the door doesn't open. And so I start knocking. I start like smashing the door and shit like this for like fucking 3/4 of an hour. And then I'm so fucking tired because this is like 43 degrees Celsius. Mm-hmm. It's like fucking noon and I'm just in my clothes, just swimming in my own sweat. Mm-hmm. And so I go back and the back door is supposed to be locked. And I find it unlocked. And proof that it was unlocked, other than of course me fucking opening it, is the stuff behind it, because there used to be a lot of trash behind it, essentially, like rugs, stuff like that. Those aren't moved, not an inch, And I push through them, go in the house, and I start yelling like, "Who's in the house?" Because I think it's my sister just sleeping and locked the door and forgot. And it's like there's no one there. I go to the front door, and what I see is, those like manual locks, where it's like piece of metal that you move to lock the door.
Yeah.
And I find that locked, and I go, and we have security cameras, and I go through like the logs in between like the last person who left and me coming back. It's like there's no one in the fucking house. Like no one came. It's like, what?
Oh. So nobody locked it?
Spooky.
Nobody locked it.
That's spooky. Yeah. That's scary.
One time when I was in bed, like I was like at night, I think I was alone, but like the shitty thing about like constant sleep deprivation is like days will blend the fuck together. Like you don't know what days happen, what days don't sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I was laying in bed and I just heard like somebody sound like they were running up stomping and nobody was home. So I go out and look. And there's fucking nobody on the stairs. Nobody's here. So I'm like, I hear something. I look at my dog. He's just laying at the top of the stairs, not doing anything. And I go back to my room and it just fucking happens again. And my door opens slightly. I'm like, okay, I'm going to die. And I go back once again. There's nothing fucking there.
That's scary.
I don't know if it was fucking, I'm assuming I was just fucking hallucinating, to be honest. Because I don't really believe in ghosts or shit.
I have this one that my cousin told me when he was staying with my grandparents, because we live in an apartment. They live in an apartment complex that my grandfather manages. And my cousin was telling me that in the middle of the night, around 1, 2 a.m., he can hear a baby crying. And he's like, bro, I think there's a fucking djinn in this apartment complex. I'm hearing this baby crying. And then he tells my grandfather's like, no, our upstairs neighbors have like a 2-year-old kid that cries, like it wakes up in the middle of the night and cries. And that was like the biggest relief I'd ever seen on somebody's face ever.
Oh my god. I have something crazy. Like when I went to Jordan like a few years back when I was in high school. I have like I had like a lot of cousins. So I had some cousins and they were like I was at my grandfather's house there, and my cousins were telling me that my other cousin's mom had put a curse on the house because she was jealous, and they kept calling her a witch. It was really weird.
My dad said something
What
like
the
that
fuck?
to me. He's like, they put a spell on me. Your grandmother, my mom's mom, put a spell on me when like my mom, the day before me and your mother got married. They used some witchcraft, like Turkish witchcraft with period blood. They put it in my food, and I was throwing up for 3 days. Type shit.
And period blood in your food. Someone dying.
That's like how you curse someone. Like you curse someone by like degrading degrading the Quran. Like you'll like smear period blood all over the Quran or something like that, and then you'll like it's like how you put a curse on someone. I don't know the exact like process, but you know, in like Islam and like our culture too, what like magic is definitely a thing, and you could definitely curse someone with it.
You could also bind a jinn to you, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
His story was done, wasn't it?
Oh, it was done?
well,
okay.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
really it with the period blood. Yeah, but with curses, you reminded me. My ex-girlfriend, the one with the habanero peppers, her mother and her are like the whole house is Wiccans, and they believe in the whole magic crystals.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I low-key think that after we broke up, her mom might have put a spell on me. Or a curse, or a hex, something.
I had an ex make a voodoo doll of me.
What?
Dory stalked me.
Penis
Dad!
got smaller or something?
That's scary.
That's scary. I have stories not from me, but like from relatives, like of crazy jinn curses. Like I'll start with my mom.
Like magic?
Yeah, magic.
Oh.
Like they've been cursed, you know, like hexed or whatever by like el jinn.
Mm-hmm.
So for my mom, like el ayn too, the eye, like jealousy. For my mom,
the blow on.
For my mom, I was her first baby after like 3 miscarriages, and then she actually gave birth to a child, but it had like a problem with it, and it only lived for an hour, and she didn't even get to hold it. Yeah, like somebody had done that, and then like I think she went to go see it like gone, and then that's how like she had me. Like she had been cursed with like miscarriages. And my stepdad told me this like insane story of how he has a friend he has 2 friends, and they were like engaged, but the wife's ex was insanely jealous that she was getting married to someone else. And so this is gonna sound fucking crazy, like unbelievable, but my stepdad swears to God this happened, but like any time the woman was alone with someone, her face would like her whole head would be like a chimpanzee's head.
Jesus.
Like with the guy, not with anyone. It was just with the guy, and it would scare the shit out of him. And she swears, and like, so they had to like get the curse removed. But
those edibles ain't shit.
See, they can be like I don't. It sounds unbelievable.
No, I actually
they're usually
completely get you.
Yeah, like it sounds unbelievable. That's like why it is.
You know,
like,
it's
so crazy.
That's like one of the weirdest things about being like Muslim or religious. Is that to a degree you do have to believe in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it can definitely happen. I know it sounds insane.
Yeah, me and you know,
but that's like. Yeah. We all know, everyone, like if I say that, people are gonna like comment like y'all are crazy. Yeah, like you sound crazy.
No, I mean we kind of are obligated to believe it.
Yeah.
When it comes to what's it called, spirits and the paranormal, they always say that animals and kids can see them better than adults can.
Yeah. Don't people say like dogs can see jinn or something?
Yeah.
supposedly they can see
Oh,
spirits.
cats.
Parrots
Yeah.
can
You can't
supposedly see
cats,
spirits.
cats see ghosts or some shit.
Yeah, like dogs, ghosts, dogs, cats, and birds. I think can supposedly see spirits.
And a donkey brays whenever there's a djinn nearby, right?
Yeah.
God,
And
I love this stuff.
to go on that, my cousin, they lived in a different house, and it had like a downstairs, kind of like a basement sort of thing. And every once in a while, my youngest cousin would crawl to the edge of the stairs and start waving and laughing and smiling like somebody was playing with him. And supposedly they like called an imam to get the house checked because there was some weird stuff going on. Like my oldest cousin saw his doppelganger.
Imam.
You know, he saw his doppelganger in the doorway. He went to go get some water. He came inside and he noticed like his bed was laid in a different way than he was. Like he was laying on his back, and I guess it looked like somebody was laying on their side or something. And he like turns around or something, and he sees his doppelganger just standing in the doorway.
That's scary.
But they got the imam. They went to the house. Like he went to the house and he checked it out, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys got like a whole clan of jinn living here, possessing your house.
Who do you call?
You know." Yeah, they're like, you got a whole clan out here
Jinn busters.
in your basement, and your youngest son can see it. Jinn busters.
Jinn busters.
I'm gonna go live in the Middle East and do that.
I'll just
Middle
pretend I
Eastern
see shit when I don't see anything, and we'll just scam people.
Well, that's what they all do in these ghost hunter shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pretend shit's happening. Like I'll suddenly fall down, and be like, a ghost pushed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one hilarious one. They went into this guy's like warehouse or bar, and he was like, "Do you feel that? There's a cold spot. There's a cold spot right here. There's a spirit with us." And then the guy's like, "There's a fucking air vent above your head, stupid." No joke. He says, "There's a fucking air vent above you."
That's so funny.
It would
Like,
be
when
funny to go
has
to like
there-
abandoned places and stuff, though.
Yeah, like when has there ever been an actual like ghost scene on camera like that? You know what I mean? On these shows specifically, they always use these like bullshit microphones that catch them saying a word like haunt or death. It's like, stop.
Bro,
I've seen a
ghosts
video
have
of a
better
dude.
vocabularies.
This dude was in like a motel once. I saw this video. He's in like a motel, and he's like, "There's a ghost throwing stuff around," and he goes to the kitchen and. You know, stuff suddenly falls over, but you can literally see the string pull fucking
Come on, bro.
like,
so
like,
there was
dude,
a
you gotta be
time-
better than that. Come on.
There was a time we were at a motel in Santa Cruz, California, and my dad was like, "Bro, there's something wrong with this place. Like, I think there's something here." I'm like, "Why?" And like, I look over and I see the little thing you use to twist the blinds is swinging from left to right, and I just fucking book it out of there, screaming the whole way. And my dad's laughing his ass off because he just tipped it with his finger to make it swing.
You're not scared by that.
Chad.
Oh my god.
Sigma grind set.
Like
What
McGrind.
was I gonna say?
Another one.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Another one I have is after like me and my ex-girlfriend were watching Supernatural, and one of the things on Supernatural is they tell you if there is a demon somewhere, it leaves sulfur residue on a surface, a window, door, whatever. So I went to this psychic shop we have in town, and I bought a
Oh my
little bag of
God.
sulfur, and I shit you not, I sprinkled it on the windowsill. I'm like, "Babe, there was a demon here. Look, it's sulfur." And she's like, "You're fucking with me." I was like, "Look, there's fucking sulfur here. I don't have sulfur."
Oh my god.
She didn't fall for it.
No, when I was a kid, like, I had an intense hyperfixation on cryptids. Like, I would
Ooh, same.
never shut up about it. Like,
Of fucking course you did.
like some autist shit. Like, I would talk to my mom about it, and she's like,
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But I wanted to talk about it to someone I had nobody to talk about it with. I was like, oof. And I would like look up like chupacabra caught on
I knew you were
camera.
going to say chupacabra.
No, but did you see that one video? I don't know. It was old, but it was like these people like walking in the woods, and then there's like this white figure with glowing eyes, and it turns to look at them, and the guy fucking books it. I was
You know
like,
what
"Whoa,
was
that's
the weirdest thing
crazy."
about the whole chupacabra stuff? Oh, those.
You're gonna have to send me that though. I've never seen that video.
Yeah, same.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
I'll find
go ahead.
it
Anyhow,
while you're talking.
one of the weirdest thing about the whole chupacabra stuff is when you see like a dog sliced in half or something like that. It's like what?
What?
Yeah, you've never seen that?
No, I know what you mean.
I don't watch that
Yeah.
shit. I'm a fucking loser.
Okay. Well, also there have been a lot of like false sightings. They're like, oh my god, this is chupacabra, but it would really be like a coyote or a fox with intense mange.
Yeah, I thought in the lore that chupacabras like killed cattle.
Yeah, they killed goats because
Goats, yeah.
it's like the name is like Spanish for goat sucker. Like they'll just like
Damn.
eat them.
Some nice goat suckers over there.
That's the nickname of my next girlfriend.
I was about to say that.
Stop.
That bitch look like a real goat sucker.
I'm obsessed with skinwalkers and Wendigos.
Wendigos are
Yeah.
Wendigos?
Wendigos.
Yeah.
It's Wendigos. Also, I found the video, guys.
cool. I can't see it. I'm gonna see
No,
it.
I haven't linked. It's,
Post it.
I'll post it right now. Hang on.
No, because I legit can't step off of this or the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna watch it. You
Yeah.
can go fuck yourself, to be honest.
I'm gonna add my reaction.
Oh my god.
part.
Also, be careful. It's really fucking loud.
Oh, look, it's so dark.
This is an old ass video, but I would watch it like a lot. I was like, oh my god.
2006.
Yep.
Bro, I can't even tell what the fuck's going on.
They're in like a wooded
So
area.
dark.
Bro, can these like fucking people doing
El Chupacabra.
There's
Yeah.
a bush.
2006. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
This might be some Telemundo shit, honestly, but like, scared me as a kid.
Telemundo shit.
You ever
Yeah.
notice how all these
Look at it, look at it.
like monster
Oh.
sightings are like shitty cameras and shit like that?
That's so fucking fake.
You wouldn't believe that. Like, if like,
How old
oh
were
my
you?
god. I think I was like
Isn't
11.
that the video for the rake?
Excusable.
Maybe. I just, that's literally the exact video I saw. Because it doesn't look like a chupacabra, like the
So
description
wait,
about.
so a Wendigo, is it like a human who has eaten the flesh of another human?
Yeah.
By off until dawn.
It is, so
Oh,
Wendigo,
yeah.
Wendigos and skinwalkers are the same thing, right?
No.
No, 'cause skinwalkers
Wendigos are more like northern, like Canadian, like northern state type thing,
Uh-huh.
and skinwalkers are Navajo.
Yeah, they're like,
Native American tribes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Wendigos
they
are more like towards Canada, Northern Territory type thing, and skinwalkers being Navajo. And so you'll see skinwalkers in the desert and forests and stuff. Wendigos, just snowy areas, snowy forests up north type thing.
yeah, the thing is
when
like,
she asks
for-
you for money, Navajo.
Oh, and also I forgot the biggest difference between a Wendigo and a skinwalker is Wendigos don't change shape or appearance. They're just
Yeah.
they're just ugly.
these tall, sunken, ashen creatures that look like corpses.
that's
And in the
crazy.
lore, it's like he who will consume the flesh of like a fellow tribesman, which is cannibalism,
That's
will be fated to turn into a Wendigo. And skinwalkers are more believed to be witches.
yeah.
They're
And-
like witches, and they can assume shape. They look, supposedly in the lore, they're looked as like 7 foot tall creatures,
I
blood
thought it
covered,
yeah.
matted fur, just
No, I thought
crazy things.
They got
skinwalkers like take an appearance of like
Of people too,
a person.
animals and
yeah
people.
no, because skinwalkers are actually like a thing in like the Navajo culture. They say to not refer to them as cryptids because it's like if we refer to jinn as cryptids or something. But like because they like that's real like religious belief or something. But
Yeah.
like it's like basically I think I don't want to spread misinformation, but from what I've heard, it was just like a shaman that had like I don't know. The only way to
Can
like
finish
recall
it?
them back, the only way to like get them back as like the person they once were is to call them by their name, but like it's fucking scary.
Bro,
I don't remember
imagine
hearing that
if
in
what
the
she
lore.
just said is actually
It's a
wrong.
possibility.
And like,
Well, it's a, like,
no.
I haven't heard it.
Well, there's a bunch
Look,
of mythos.
let me
It's
continue.
different. So it doesn't matter.
Imagine if
doesn't mean
what
it's
she
not
just
true.
said is like not the right thing, and I have to go to Wikipedia and post and be like and just the right thing.
That's what you want to do.
There's like different variations of everything, mythos-wise.
Yeah.
So
Of course. Because, Navajos supposedly don't like to talk about skinwalkers.
They
say
don't.
You shouldn't refer to them, period.
Mm-hmm.
Because it attracts them to you.
We live on the edge in this bitch.
I actually really want to encounter one to have a cool story to tell. And that's it. Like a story that nobody would ever believe is like, oh, I was out in the desert and I encountered a fucking creature of the night and it chased after me and I escaped. And, just nobody will believe me, but hey, it's the real thing. That's just something I want. But I also almost feel like I may have been kind of lured by one once. I was out walking my dog and we kind of lived by like this open field / train tracks area. And it was like 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 3 in the afternoon, and I'm out with them, and I hear somebody like saying help, but it's not loud enough to be shouting, but it's enough for me to hear it as if somebody's like low talking to me, I think. I felt like I was the only one who could hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like I was the only one who could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how they get you, is they lure you out in the open.
That's why they also
to where they are, and they isolate you.
So, Skelly, I think this should be enough for the second episode. So, if you can take it from here and do the outro, please.
all right, thanks for joining us. We're gonna leave now. See you next time.
Bye.